Welcome to the Writing Gym Podcast. This is Rodney with Annalisa's Tuesday Writing Tip.
Many of the writers who come to me talk about revision. And one of the problems that they have with revision is that it just seems to never end. It's kind of this behemoth that grows and grows and grows because, of course, you can always improve your writing. There's always room for improvement. So how do you know when to stop? That's a really good question. And when writers are stuck in that, right, they're sort of, what they end up doing is they go back and they revise chapter 1 and they move to chapter 2, and then chapter 1 suddenly has more to do, and they kind of churn on this never-ending revision cycle, and the novel never feels done. One of the dangers there, of course, is that you can end up over-revising. It's sort of like when you're making cake batter or something and you just stir it too much. Suddenly it doesn't make very good cake or very good brownies. So you don't want to do that to your manuscript. You don't want to over-stir it. One of the words of wisdom that I did not come up with, but that I think is really wise in terms of a solution, is that a manuscript is never done. It's just due. And when we were in school, the teacher or the professor had a due date when we had to hand something in, and that was very handy. If you're a journalist, you have deadlines from your editors. Many of us don't have the luxury of a deadline from an editor, but we can impose a deadline to say, okay, by September 30th, by March 21st, I'm going to have this manuscript finished and ready to go, and I'm not going to rehash it anymore. Now, that's a really good thing to do to get out of the revision churn. The other question that's a corollary to this that wasn't asked in this question is, how do I know when it's ready to go to the agent, to the publishing house, back to my editor? And that's a totally different question. That's about getting quality feedback. And we'll touch on that in another writing tip. But to get out of that revision churn, set a deadline for yourself and have your manuscript up to the very best standard that you can do by that date. That's going to keep you from revising chapters 1, 2, and 3 so you can move into 15, 16, 17, 32, and 33 and move on. This is one of the things that we work with writers over in the Writing Gym. One, it's about mindset and really getting into the confidence to know that you've got the very best draft that you can put together. And two, to know when it's ready for a set of professional eyes to give you some high quality feedback on your piece.
Thanks for tuning in to the Writing Gym Podcast. Full-length episodes are released every Thursday. If you like what you've heard and are interested to see if you're the right fit for the Writing Gym, here's what to do next. Head to www.datewiththemuse.com/publish now and book an appointment to speak with our team. I'm Rodney Wright, one of the gym rats over at the Writing Gym, and until next time, happy writing.